This week has been fucking out.
Oh, we had an amazing preamble.
Josh has not played any video games this week.
Have I? Probably not.
Oh my god, he actually has not.
I don't know. I'm double checking to see if sometimes I would play a video game for like.
And it was so forgettable that you were like, I got nothing.
I mean, no, seriously though. Sometimes I would like, oh yeah, I did play a video game, but it just slipped out of my brain for whatever reason.
I did play a video game. It was shit.
Oh, you know what? There was a video game I was gonna play, but I completely forgot to play it because I was busy with trying to clean up the house and shit.
I was actually being an adult for once.
Yeah.
Unlike you, Jeff, whose life was absolutely destroyed. Oh, thanks, Josh.
No, I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. I said it, though.
Yeah, you said it. There was one simple game because I remember seeing it on Twitter way back in the day. It was Gun Frog. And Gun Frog, here, I'll share the store page for it. It's very cheap. I think it's $3. It's almost $4, but it's still dirt cheap. Oh, wait, hold on. And share. There we go. So, Gun Frog is basically the developer in a game jam was like, oh, they had like, I forget the premise that they had for this game jam, but it was more or less like every week they had to present something, and then one of them gets kicked out they all vote, and then I think they had a separate voting judges, and then someone from the people who were in this little jam event, they would just get kicked out of the jam, or at least get DQ'd, and then they continue again for the next week, and they keep doing that until they have one person who is considered the winner of the jam, you could say. And each week I think they had different like themes or names or objects that they have to show that, oh, this time you have to have blank in your game, and that it kind of and they slowly change and morph of like how that game evolves. And Frog and the Gun Frog is basically to start off with like, I think the word that they were given was like jump. So he's like, oh, frogs, the lily pads, jump. That's easy. So he's made a little lily pad jumping thing, and it looked pretty good and like felt pretty decent. And then as time went on, they're like, you need shotgun. And so he's like, how do I add a shotgun to this cute, adorable frog? And he's like, he just simply eats it, and he has half of it popping out of his mouth. Which is pretty funny. The frog just eats a fucking gun, and now he just has a gun popping out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then as like the weeks went, as the weeks kept going on, he kept getting further and further, and I think he ends up winning the jam with this game, Gun Frog. And is it's a game where basically the whole concept is you are a frog jumping from lily pad to lily pad with some bosses, and you have a shotgun in your mouth, and that's it. Like, the shotgun gives you propulsion. Your frog jumps around all over the place. You can use your propulsion with the shotgun and kill enemies trying to kill you, because they're all everything in nature is trying to kill the frog. So of course you're armed with a shotgun and you're just shooting up everything, and then you actually fight bosses in the game.
Cool.
It is pretty rad. And also the game is a little silly because, again, it's a game jam game, and the dev was like, oh, what would be kind of funny and hilarious to put in here? Oh, you know what? If I have other frogs you could talk to, and they're all just as silly as this concept of a gun popping out of a frog's mouth with a gun. Like, yeah, perfect. And yeah, like the whole concept of jumping around with a shotgun and killing things with said shotgun is pretty fun. And man, it's one of those concepts of a game that it's like it's so simple. Why is it so fun? Like I don't,
I don't know. It's almost like as if this is a good game.
Yeah. It's like it's almost like it's an amazingly good game. Like what?
It's almost
what happened?
it's almost like I should buy this game.
I mean, it's $4.
I mean, for $4, I'm gonna buy it.
What's the worst you could spend $4 on? A really shitty McDonald's burger or a cool
hold
video game?
Hold on. Let's go through
the things you can buy for $4.
Let's go through the games I could buy for $4.
Do you have anything less than $4? Sometimes you don't.
Well, right now, you know what? I wish there was a button where you could hit, where you could say, "I don't want to buy this right now," and just store it.
You mean the add to wish list?
No, because I don't want porn games on my wish list.
Oh, I just add everything to my wish list. It's a hellhole.
Look, I'm just saying, I don't want to put porn games on my wish list.
Okay, so what does this button
Even though I put porn games on my wish list.
Uh-huh.
Have you put porn games on your wish list? Yeah. Are you retarded?
Of course I have. Why wouldn't I?
Are you like this? Why are you like this? Because I can. Okay? Because I can. Let's go through games that I could purchase for $4. Not Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, because that game's gonna suck balls. Master Heal and Kale with a useless party. Yes. Trial and Errors for $10.
Oh.
Supermarket Chaos for $5.
Oh.
Messages from Deep Space. Outbound for $26.
I have it sorted by discount, but I don't have it sorted by ascending or descending.
I'm just going through my discovery clue.
Oh, I see.
Usually you can find good game. There's a space combat RTS elements. Wow. So quirky. Starforge Legacy for $10. Throne of Desire, which is free. I can play this free porn game.
Free porn game.
Wow. College football.
I found a free board game which was just simply counting the clicks that you do on your desktop and what would do the sex thing. And I'm like, is this really needed? Like, I don't know if this is needed on your desktop like all the time.
There's an early access game called Barely Working for $16.
Oh.
I don't understand why the heck we're doing this.
You're trying to find something cheaper? Question mark.
I'm trying to find something. Yeah, I have nothing. Yeah, you should buy this for $2. You should buy this for $3.
You should buy this for $3 to $4.
Yeah.
Gun Frog. This
is a physics game.
This is a physics shooting things with a shotgun game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Video games good.
Video games are great.
I guess now we talk about other things. Mina the Hollower is actually fun. So is Pragmata. Also, play Pathfinder with your friends.
That's good.
Yeah. Pragmata's the more I play it, the more I like it. It is one of those games where it's like you think you're not going to get one shot, and then you play it, and you're like, "Oh my god! Now I feel the need in order to go bang a girl and have a kid."
What am I doing here? I should go out there and live life.
I should stop playing video games and start being a pathetic dad.
Maybe I should travel the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should just go. There was a saying of when an idiot travels, he's just a well-traveled idiot. So it's like, oh, you think when you travel, you learn about a bunch of things. Sure, you do. But at the same time, it's like that person doesn't change. He's just went to places.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I hear someone go, oh, I should live your life and go out and visit places and fucking backpack or something, go Europe backpacking. And I'm like, I don't want to, sure, you could do that. But at the same time, it's like, you treat this like it's a revolutionary, it'll change you. And I'm like, it just changes it might change your point of view a bit, but you're still the same person.
Yeah.
Like, it's not changing anything here.
No, it's just like, oh man, it's just, man, I really want a kid.
That would totally save my situation.
I want to be a dad. I don't know why. I just want to be a dad.
I see.
And then Mina the Hollower is just a video game.
It's the best video game.
There are people who are going to be like, it's woke. You should care about it. And I'm like, no.
No, I like it because she doesn't wear pants.
That's not why I like it. I like it because the controls actually feel good. It actually feels like as if somebody actually, they spent time making this game.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, I think this is a custom engine, so it's not a pre-built engine.
It's a weird, it is custom engine and everything. The only thing I felt weird about it is oh wow, they looked at Zelda using the wing, what was it, the feather in Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, the Game Boy game for Zelda, and they looked at the feather ability, how you could jump, and they looked at that and went, that's a game. Yeah. That's a game. We can make that as a game. And it's that's crazy how they turned a whole isometric game from the Game Boy into a whole Steam release type of thing, and they made that work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of neat that they did that.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of those games where it's the engine itself. You can tell they cared about the engine.
Yep.
The engine, it feels really good.
Yep.
They didn't stop and go this is bad.
Yeah.
They went until the controls felt really good. And it's just man, when I fuck up on the desk, I fuck up on the desk. Now, I will say this, the game is an open world game.
Yes.
I don't know where to go after I completed the tutorial.
Oh, I know. You're just kind of running around and just aimlessly kind of going places and going, can I go here? And then
am I allowed to be here?
And then you get your ass handed to you, or you fail the jumping quest and you're like, okay, maybe I can go back?
Yeah. It's one of those games where it's I just don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And
honestly, a little guidance would have been nice. Maybe you had a fairy thing on you and just oh, I can't do much other than make a trail to where you need to go. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, just give me a little trail. And then,
it's like Pragmata. I hit X, and it literally is here's the objective marker, and it's cool, thanks. That's all I need.
Yep.
Whereas the second boss fight, literally, I was I don't know what to do.
Yep.
So I'm okay, cool. So I go, I'm just wandering out, and eventually I wander outside and trigger the second boss fight. And I'm okay, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that this is a good idea. A little objective marker would have been nice. I mean, most gaming computers can usually handle it and stuff like that. But the other thing is like I can't wait until this game's like on 4K. I want it on my TV.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's gonna look amazing.
They feel like back when you're 10 years old, sitting on the floor watching a game from the old tube television. At least when I grew up, I don't know. It's like I literally played video games on a 10-inch TV, either in my bedroom or where the living room is, but it's not where the main TV was. No, that was meant for TV watching. I played it on the secondary smaller TV that was barely 10 inches wide, or 10 inches, and playing freaking Super Nintendo games on this tiny TV. Magical time. And yeah, seeing it in high def on a bigger TV, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, it's here's the thing. It's you can always tell a good game because you're playing it and you're you see other people playing it and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This year has been really bad for AAA games. I believe.
Yeah, I think that a lot of them are still trash, apparently.
I genuinely don't understand. I genuinely don't understand what the hell AAA is doing. And then you have Capcom here being we released 2 really critically acclaimed games, and you're so is RE9 going to be Game of the Year? Well, probably. Okay.
Probably.
Well, that's good.
If there's another weird indie title that captures the imaginations of people.
Well, I just don't think that there has been anything really that big. There's been a couple games here and there, but there hasn't been anything really amazing. There you go. Oh, well. Shit. So. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah. Shall we move on? Let's talk about...
Probably.
Okay, well now we have to talk about the games industry.
Oh boy. Jump cut to the 30 minutes before.
Yeah, Xbox is gonna kill X. Okay. I'm just gonna send you this video.
Oh no.
Instead. Oh yeah, you can laugh.
Oh boy.
Here you go.
What the?
Have you seen the recent video of British police?
No.
So this guy's getting beaten the shit out of by a group of Middle Easterns, Muslims. Okay, actually, legitimately getting beaten the shit out of.
This AI.
So then,
it is.
This is AI.
Okay.
So then the cops come and they arrest him.
Yeah.
For disturbing the peace. And so everybody has just been like, dude, what the fuck? So then, following up on the female cop situation from the incel attack at Montreal.
Oh boy.
You heard about that, right?
I think I have.
So there was an incel attack. The guy was from Lethbridge, which, when you tell me, okay, the person's from Lethbridge, I'm like, okay, suddenly things start making sense.
Mm-hmm.
So he's an incel communist guy. He goes and tries to shoot at Pornhub's HQ in Montreal.
Wow.
A female officer gets called to the scene. She accidentally shoots a pedestrian who's literally walking out of the fucking headquarters, who's a rabbi.
This feels like a really weird joke.
You're like, oh, this doesn't sound possible. It's not true.
This sounds like a weird joke. It really does.
So when this happened, people made a video of basically it's the female cop in this video.
I see.
Freaking out. and like doing stuff in a Montreal like police uniform. So they did it again. And I don't know the cross-eyed nature of this. The cross-eyed nature of this woman's, this female officer's eyes is just hilarious.
Yeah,
I shouldn't laugh. But I am.
And she's not real, so
She's not actually real, so who cares?
but at the same time, like, here's the funny thing is that every time I'm at work, I'm always I'm doing some building a house or whatever, and then I'm also have a fucking cop video on the other monitor, like every fucking, like, doesn't matter, where this video come from or what, like, body cam video this is, always a cop body cam video playing on the other screen of like chasing someone down, and or of a situation of like, oh no, there's this guy's freaking out and he's waving a knife, and I'm like, well, I wonder how this is gonna go. And fucking, like, especially in those body cam videos, like, for whatever fucking reason, there's usually like a trope of like appears every time for like, oh, this guy's tweaking on drugs, so therefore this and this and this are gonna happen, and turns out those things happen like to the T every fucking time. Things can change, but like every fucking time, like, oh, this guy's, I don't know, let's say he's trying to kill his girlfriend. Well, you can predict, okay, he's gonna try to do X, X, or X, and then, oh, look, he's gonna do 2 of those X things. And also in those cop videos, female cops, whatever reason, do the worst thing possible in every bad scenario. Like, it's just so, like, I get they freak out and they can't seem to control their drink. Like, everyone freaks out and everyone kind of, tenses up and fucking spazzes at the first thing. But at the same time, they just cannot seem to control the trigger finger and just shoot the first thing that just twitches. Like, it's just so fucking weird. Like, it's sad. It's really sad. I'm not saying the females can't be a police officer, but those very specific police officers are just need more training or something. Like, God.
When you're a police officer, your expectation is to protect and serve.
Exactly.
Your expectation is in a situation to make sure everybody in the situation gets to go home safe. Exactly. It's not to actually shoot somebody and kill them.
I mean, sometimes you have to, but
sometimes you have to, but like when it comes to that stuff, it makes sense.
Yes.
This is one of the situations where we're sitting here and we're going, this does not make sense.
Like, what the hell?
What the hell happened? Please explain.
Hopefully that person didn't die.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
It's not my job to know.
It's not my job to know.
Talking about Xbox, the figure. Xbox is laying off multiple studios. They're in a strong decline. They're closing down basically every single studio that they're closing down. Ninja Theory, State of Decay's developer, Compulsion Games. There's apparently reports of them also closing down like major. They're basically going to cut like a ton of people from teams and stuff like that, which is odd because Xbox is actively hiring people. So, woo. There's also reportedly Xbox's claim to consider moving Halo 2 to be developed under Activision for more stability and consistency. As a Halo fan, I don't know how I feel about this, but please, for the love of God, get away from Halo Studios. Like, I'll say this very plainly. Infinite was a good game, and you fucks wasted it. There you go. What else? They're basically just shutting down a bunch of studios that aren't doing well. They haven't made games that have done well. People are like, how could this happen? And it's like, bro, motherfucker, like, what do you think is happening? Like, the industry's in an active downturn. What do you think is happening, man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Josh, thoughts?
I mean, I've already discussed about the industry before.
Yeah.
And I'll just say again, it's simply because there's a lot of factors in play, and it's just simply because the fucking economy is kind of shit. I wouldn't say it's necessarily good if you have to freaking lay off so many freaking people.
Yeah.
So, and also, yeah, like, it's just other factors around the gaming industry that's also wreaking havoc. So, like, the fucking RAM shortage and all that shit. So it's like, it's not making things better.
Well, on top of that, like, every single Western dev keeps doing the same exact thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the definition of insanity. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna solve the problem. Okay, how are you gonna solve the problem? We're gonna make an extraction game. What?
We're going to expand way too fast than what we can produce.
We're gonna make a brand new game. Okay, cool. What's the brand new game? Well, we're gonna bring back an old IP. Cool. What IP are you gonna bring back? And then we're gonna make an extraction game. What?
It's the popular one that everyone likes. Oh, cool.
We're gonna do the exact same thing that we did with Battle Royale games. Isn't that what people want?
And then we're gonna make an extraction shooter because Tarkov.
Right.
There's money on the table because Tarkov.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Our live service game is gonna succeed.
Fucking, I hate it because every single fucking, I don't know, big company honcho looks at live service and go, that's such a honeypot for money. And it's like, I get, yeah, totally. But either you have such a nugget of a game in the first place that you can actually pull people from and like play your game and be religious about it, or it's just gonna flounder, and like, even like, let's say it's really good, it could just still flounder with like not a lot of people you thought was gonna play. Like, and again, like, the people who are making these decisions are maybe the people that shouldn't make these fucking stupid decisions.
You have a bunch of executives who literally could not give a rat's ass, hired a bunch of yes men who refused to stand up to them. And they've actively enabled, like, okay, I'm just going to say something.
Oops, we killed the company. Oops.
When Jeffrey Epstein makes monetary policy for the video game industry, and then that is defended by developers in the video game industry, and nobody sits there and goes, and everybody goes, every single player goes, I don't like this. This sucks. I hate it. Please don't do this. And then all of a sudden, 2026 rolls around. And it turns out, oh, this was a policy thought up by Jeffrey Epstein and Bobby Kotick while they were doing coke and fucking 16-year-olds. Like, that is something fundamentally wrong with the video game industry.
Yeah.
That needs to be fixed. I don't know. Right now, right now, you have Philippine president saying that he wants to ban violent video games that are found to desensitize children to violence, and I don't think that the old shit is going to happen again, where people were like, "No, you can't ban violent video games for kids. That's stupid. Fuck you." I think people are like, "Oh, cool.
Oh, fuck you." Yeah.
And then on top of that, we have Sony. Josh, what's your opinion of Sony?
Fucking, you're actively trying to kill yourself?
Well, what was your opinion before they started trying to kill themselves?
It's like there's no dumb person in that there's not a dumb person in that building, but they still made the decision anyways to gut physical releases.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's kind of going, well, I guess the PS6 is going to be discless then.
Yep.
And it's so, and also people were also discussing, especially I heard from like Vinny Vinesauce, which he was talking about this topic as well, and he's just kind of just, you know, openly talking about and going through his head of like, so people discuss it's going to be PS6, and this is why they're saying they're cutting all discs, because the PS6 is probably not going to be disc based at all. But then you announce this and saying you can't own shit, and you're deleting things off of people's libraries, and it just makes it to a point of like, why do I purchase from you at all?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why should I purchase anything? Like, especially if you're just going to rip it out of my hands anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's just fucking insane. And also, a bunch of people also said like because Grand Theft Auto was going discless, Sony was like, we could do the same thing. It's like, no, they planned this way in advance.
Grand Theft Auto's going discless doesn't make sense either, because immediately what happened was they go, oh, Grand Theft Auto is going discless, and you just saw people being like, what?
Yeah.
No, I'm genuinely upset by this. And then there was people who were like,
I have a secret theory of why they're just going more MMO based with the game, simply because they're trying to cut cheaters out.
Well, no, what they're trying to do is prevent leaks.
Well, that's what they said. Yeah. I have a sinking suspicion that because their online game is so lucrative, they're trying to lock it down as hard as they fucking can.
Yeah.
So, in order to do that, you just basically said, if this is online only through a download, like, maybe they have their own downloader bar or some shit, you can get the game through, and just, like, fucking League or some shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like, they're not saying it's an MMO, but it's acting like an MMO that has a single-player element to it.
It really feels like it.
Like, they should just say it's an MMO.
Yes.
Like, it's not a traditional MMO, but it's practically an MMO. I mean, to the definition of what it is, massive multiplayer online, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Now, is it what you think it is when you say that? No, it's not RPG. But it's going to be an action-based MMO, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I really think that, like, is Grand Theft Auto, if Grand Theft Auto is going to sell, totally. I think people are going to purchase it anyways. Is it going to sustain people for the long term? I couldn't tell you. Mm-hmm. Maybe if they keep shitting the bed all the time, maybe not.
If you came up to me, you told me.
Uh-huh.
If you came up to me and you told me, ask me, what storefront do I trust? Mm-hmm. And you said, hey, Jeff, I'm going to ask a simple question. Do you trust Microsoft the Microsoft Store and the Xbox game store?
Yeah, actually,
and I would say,
I was going to, you know what, out of all the storefronts that I could trust, I would say GOG, they let you download the installers.
Yeah.
You can just let you keep those installers forever. Mm-hmm. And another one, Xbox, they actually actively shown that they're even trying to figure out ways of like popping your disc and downloading the game from your disc, and then you play it on your console. Like, they're trying to figure out ways of making that work. I've been hearing that for years, and I'm sure they're getting close to like a feasible reason to figure that out.
Like, here's the thing. I have no issues with people saying that they don't like Microsoft. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Uh-huh.
I have no issues with people saying I don't trust Microsoft to protect things. But Microsoft has fucking Game Pass.
They do.
Sony has PlayStation Plus.
A Game Pass.
Which is not Game Pass.
I mean, Game Pass-ish.
It's not even close. One's like, hey, you can get brand new video games on it, and the other one's like, hey,
there's a discount over here, I think.
Here's a discount on our place. Here's a discount on Wolverine. You want Wolverine, right? No. Well, you should buy it.
Well,
it's a story about revenge.
Also, these 4 titles you can play, I think.
Do you want Dragon Age Veilguard? In fact, I'm getting close to what I'm doing. I will my remake of Odin Spear. I will throw this controller and break it. Cool. Well, you got it for free. Okay. Like this is the problem with Sony. Sony sits there and they will go, guys. We have 500 movies on our service. Okay, we're removing those 500 movies on our service.
Oh,
why? Well, we ran out of licensing.
And
okay,
also we're deleting them off of your accounts.
We're also removing them completely from the service. Okay, why? Well, no reason. But you can no longer watch them, and we're cleaning up space for you. Cool. Do I get a refund? No. So why would I give you money?
Yeah.
Ever again?
I sure hope that Stop Killing Games movement keeps getting pushed.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that you say that, Josh, because the ESA has recently killed it not once, but twice.
The Stop Killing Games movement.
Oh yes, it got killed in. They basically killed it in the European Parliament. And then they killed it again in the Californian Parliament.
I just find it so fucking weird that. Well, I mean that's California, but I just find it so weird that the books. Everyone understands books. Everyone understands music. About how nowadays with computers makes it a little complicated, but it's like owning music and owning a book. You understand how that goes.
When I buy a CD
or buy a record,
when I buy a CD or a DVD or a movie, I should be allowed to rip that movie.
I should be allowed to even watch what the fuck is on that damn thing.
There's a reason why people favor physical media. It's because you've seen some Gone in the Wind that are removed from streaming. Blazing Saddles.
Yep.
Famous movie. Shitloads of N-words.
Yep.
People are saying nipple left, right, and center. They're not actually. They're saying the actual.
They're saying the bad word.
They're saying the bad one. Famously. And when you watch streaming of it, they've cut all of those movies out. Why? Because a bunch of people determined that they couldn't handle it and everybody else had to suffer. And then when you have a storefront that goes, well, guys, we just can't do it anymore. We can't do it anymore. And then they kill, they remove the ability to watch media that people have paid for, and then they don't refund you. That's the more egregious part of this, is that they don't refund you at all.
Yep.
And it's okay, well, let's talk about how else this works.
I mean, I think we all agree that the similarity to this is you bought a book, you were reading said book, you put it on the shelf, and then 3 months later, someone busted into your house, grabbed that said book you read 3 months ago, and then just immediately stole it. And you're like, hey, what the hell? That's my book. And then the guy says, as he's running out the door, your license has run out.
Yeah.
And then he immediately runs out the door, and you're trying to chase him down for that book. And you're like, this is practically what all this is boiling down to, is someone crashing through your house and stealing a piece of media that you legally bought.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Steam takes down games all the time.
Yeah.
You cannot purchase. Hold on. I'm just gonna find. You cannot purchase the Deadpool game on Steam.
Oh, I think I have that in my account.
Okay. So there's my second point.
Yep. It's
like you cannot purchase the Deadpool game on Steam.
Yeah, like the Deadpool game on Steam, you can't purchase, but you can still re-download.
You can download it.
Yes, if you purchase it in the first place, you can still download it.
You have a license to it.
Yes.
You cannot. Steam has earned your right and respect.
Yep.
Okay. Transformers. Okay. Let's talk about the Transformers games, okay, for 5 seconds, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, when you look up the Transformers games, specifically like War for Cybertron and all that game, all of those games are gone. Like, you cannot play those games ever again on Steam. You cannot purchase them or anything like that. Those games, Transformers Devastation, same thing. Like those games are missing. You cannot play them. They're gone. Cry Us a River.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Here's the sad truth. You can go on Amazon and you can purchase those games. There's eBay. You can go on eBay and you can purchase those games.
What?
I'm pretty sure on the Xbox... Hold on, I'm just going to check one thing. Xbox Store. Okay, Microsoft Store. I'm going to search up Transformers. If this works, I'm going to be amazed. Transformers. Okay. Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Transformers Rise of the Dark. Okay. So Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Okay. Add to wish list. Is it available for download? No.
Nope. There's also a bunch of questionable listings too. Like there's one game called Scratches.
Yeah.
And it's a very popular point and click adventure game, but it has a searing dread that just keeps happening through the entire game, that it's like no matter like what you're doing in this point and click game, it just feels like you're being watched the entire time and something's going to try to jump scare you or something. And and through so this feeling is constantly happening through this entire game. It's very popular for that. And it's weird because it's listed, but you can't purchase it. So but it's not, it's this weird opposite situation of it's there and someone listed it for is saying that they own it or something like that, but you cannot purchase whatever the hell is on that page. It's there, but it exists, which is very odd. Supposedly it says it's going to be on sale soon, but I don't think it's been like that for like how many years?
Right.
So yeah, like there's various reasons why there's listings that either say that it exists or it doesn't exist. It exists at one point, but it doesn't, or still has a page listed for what reason? I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna check at EB Games because if I could purchase this game, I actually might buy it.
It is a very old title though.
I know, but here's the thing.
Because Scratches is like a 2006 title, I think. It's crazy old.
You know what genuinely makes me upset?
What?
Wait, hold on. What?
What?
The fuck?
What?
Oh, they made a moderate red alert. Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's cool. That's cool. $105.
Oh, shit.
I'm not buying that.
Shit.
Do you know how much gunpla I can buy for $105?
A lot, apparently.
Well, probably some cheap Chinese ones, but you know what? I've had COVID once. Transformers. War for Cybertron. Okay.
Oh, you know what? You could totally get Scratches for the PC for like $20 on eBay, apparently.
Well, and like that's the other thing, right? Is like there's so many ways in order to purchase games on PC.
Yeah.
How many ways are there in order for me to purchase a game on
PlayStation?
console? One.
One way. Well, that's another thing. It's like PlayStation, for PlayStation especially, they feel that it's eating into their sales when they list it on Steam, because why would you play it on PlayStation if you could just play it on your fucking computer?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there is a reason why they're trying to be more exclusive, but then at the same time, it's like, you're actively making this the worst. Like, there's no reason for me why in the hell I should even fucking bother with you. It's so sad.
Yeah. I just don't, like, I'm just at the point now where it's like, it's hard for me not to be mad when a company like Sony constantly gets glazed, absolutely glazed by every single, like, piece of media illiterate piece of shit. And like, literally, like, you have a bunch of PlayStation fanboys who are like, oh, well, Daddy Sony, like, told me it's okay, and, like, everybody's okay with this. And it's like, dude, you're literally sucking their cock. Like, shut up.
You're going, oh.
Like, this is a horrible thing that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not like Microsoft's much better.
Yeah.
But, like,
I mean, at least they've kind of shown that they're actively trying to bring people in.
Even under Phil Spencer,
yeah,
this wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
like, under leadership that was less than optimal, this wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm
just flabbergasted by their decision making.
You know, it's Epic Games won a lawsuit based on this stuff. There's now precedent. And then in order to avoid that lawsuit, because goddamn Epic decided randomly that they were going to be the ones who were, like, forced to open, so that everybody had the privilege of using their shitty fucking store.
So are you saying that on their next PlayStation, I can play Steam games?
You know what? On the next Xbox, you can. You can use GOG to play games.
Really?
On the next Xbox. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, they basically were like, yeah, like, it's going to be able to play Steam games and everything like that. And it's like, cool. So I'm going to ask this question, Microsoft. And Microsoft's, yeah, like, what? And they're like, how much is this going to cost? Oh, a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. And it's like, okay, thank you. Fuck. But, like, I don't think Sony seems to be more interested in a walled garden, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Your opinion on this? Am I wrong? Out of line? Anything?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm just gonna send you this picture. Sorry, Josh. This is kind of phallic.
Oh no.
You'll be like, oh, I don't understand it. Make sure I send it to the right person. There you go. The other thing that happened because of all of Sony's bullshittery is every single company in the world started dunking on them.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I started pirating KFC chicken.
Oh, yep. You sent me a picture of KFC chicken. I was like, why did you send me a picture of KFC? I don't understand.
And then you sent me more pictures of KFC chicken.
It sure did.
We were like, yes. KFC chicken, yes.
Yes.
I can't wait to eat KFC chicken. So, shall we end the show? Is there anything else to talk about?
I think we got everything covered.
Okay. Edge Runners is next week. We're going to talk about Amazing Digital Circus next week.
Oh boy.
Yes, I'm probably gonna do something drastic, Josh. I'm gonna write notes.
What? Crazy.
And then we also have to talk about. We also need to do a video on Spider Noir as well. Okay.
Sure. I mean,
Cool.
It's on Prime, you said, so
Yeah.
I should be able to watch it through that then.
Yep. Also, H Anime has been killed, so. Anyways.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to Robot Lumberjack Radio. The Odyssey is dead. Everything sucks. Canada got kicked out. We blame Josh.
No.
Of FIFA. Have a good night. Bye. I gotta go take the dog for a walk.
Export my audio.
He said the future lives up in the cloud, 1,000 songs, but nothing allowed. One day it's yours, next day it's gone. A vanished film, a missing song. I found a case on a dusty shelf, a little piece of someone's self. Scratched up cover, faded spine, still says this story once was mine. So hold it in your hands before it disappears like sand. A disc, a tape, a printed page, a memory they can't just change. When the servers fall asleep and the licenses don't keep, there's a light that still withstands. When you hold it in your hands. They can edit out the awkward truth, patch the past and sell your youth. But cardboard sleeves and liner notes carry voices, scars and quotes. A bookshelf is a time machine. A record spins what used to be. Not just content, not just files, but fingerprints across the miles. So hold it in your hands before it disappears like sand. A cartridge book or Blu-ray case, a little world in a real place. When the stream goes dark at night and your favorites leave the light, there's a promise that still stands. When you hold it in your hands. Ownership ain't nostalgia. It's a quiet little fight against the locked door marketplace, against the endless rewrite. Preserve the art, preserve the sound, keep the lost from staying lost, because convenience has a price and culture pays the cost. So hold it in your hands before it disappears like sand. The stories that we choose to save can shelf can be a battlefield, a library aflame, and every copy kept alive still whispers someone's name.
And was a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Was an abject failure because it wasn't designed for gamers. This is the same situation, and 100 times worse.
Like if that's an even dumber thing though, is that like before you can blame Microsoft's ego, or they're planning for like, oh, this could be a family box console, this is going to be all the everyone's console, they're going to use it for everything else and plus video games, and they at least had a kind of dumb reason for why that console exploded the way it did and no one fucking wanted it.
Yeah.
And their ass backward reasoning. But for PlayStation, you do video games and then have other things attached, and you kind of know this. So again, announcing no physical carts or CDs at all.
I mean, like, the other thing too is like we're in the final stages of
late stage.
Well, we're not in. Here's the thing: if late stage capitalism is this is a lot better than late stage communism. But we're entering into the opening days of corporatism, pulled on by a group of individuals who literally sat there and screamed and cried about capitalism, not realizing who they were rooting for. Like, when you sit there and you put in a communist dictatorship, do you think the people who have all the money go away? Do you think all the people who have power go away? No. Guess who ends up in charge? It's probably the motherfucker with all the power and all the weapons and all the guns.
Probably.
It's almost like as if you're just making it easier for them. So, like I agree right now, like, capitalism has its flaws and stuff like that. But like, those flaws could easily be fixed by a couple of like the RAM apocalypse can easily be solved.
Yes.
It's going to take time. It's going to take years, but the RAM apocalypse can easily be solved by simply, and I'm just going to propose it, starting another RAM company. Yeah.
Like that take a long time to get into it, but that will greatly be great for we can aim for people who actually have home computers, and then we can make money off of that. It won't be as much as the fucking insane data center prices, but at the same time, it's like you would make money anyways. Like, there won't be a problem.
And that's the thing, right? It's like we can easily solve 95% of the issues by competition.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it, and like the problem is like, oh, well, it's so expensive in order to make stuff, and it's like, no, the government should literally be sitting here and punishing companies a lot more for doing half the shit they do, because a lot of these companies have monopolies.
Yep.
Like now you have I'm gonna be honest, on top of that, like, you also have to tie into the Sony situation again. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be something shocking, Josh. I'm gonna say this. Xbox is not as big of a disaster as PlayStation is.
I kind of agree. At this point, it's actually a bit better.
Xbox as a company has sat there and said, "You don't make games that do well? Cool, we're cutting you." There are some games that are very questionable and stuff like that. Project Tango Studios comes to mind Specifically after the creation of Hi-Fi Rush. 343 and Halo, the way that they've managed that entire thing, is questionable. But they've never been as bad as Sony. Sony has done really stupid things this generation, such as closing down Blue Point Studios for making a Bloodborne remake. Oh, sweet. The game loaded. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna do something very quickly. But like you have a lot of issues that have started coming up with like Sony, where it's like, why are you doing this? This doesn't make sense, and they're killing themselves while doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're actively blowing themselves up.
That's pretty much what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, kind of makes you wonder, like, is Sony okay? Is Sony, like, probably gonna hit the dirt?
I think, well, here's the thing. I think that right now... let's go through Sony's top products. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Sony's top products right now are as televisions.
Yeah.
Televisions, soundbars, headphones, cameras, monitors, and like display devices, which ties into televisions, sound bars, audio gear, and the Sony PlayStation. Okay. I'm okay. We're just gonna and you know what? I'm gonna do something shocking.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Amazon.ca. We're gonna type in Sony.
What they have,
and we're gonna go down. Okay, so the three products that we see are Sony headphones.
Yep.
Sony cameras.
Sure.
Wireless earbuds.
Uh-huh.
TV.
Uh-huh.
Bluetooth speakers. Blu-ray players. MP3 players. Camera accessories, remotes. Okay. So those are okay. But that's about it.
Yeah.
Like Sony doesn't really make a ton of stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's PlayStation. And I'm just gonna be honest. Like, if I type in Microsoft, if I do the same test, okay, we're gonna do the same test. We're gonna type in Microsoft. Okay? So Microsoft, the first products I see are Surface Pro 9, Surface Book, Microsoft Xbox One, Office 365, and Office. Like, there's not a whole lot of stuff that these two companies are making outside of video games that are consumer oriented.
Well, I mean, for Sony specifically, they at least have like cameras, headphones, all that junk.
Yeah.
Xbox, on the other hand, for Microsoft, operating system ?
Windows, which is usually free.
And then, like, okay, what else do they sell? Ad space for said Windows operating system? Like I couldn't tell you off the top of my head what on earth they make.
It just doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh.
Like, what either of these companies are doing. Because, like, it's like, oh, we're just watching this entire thing blow up in our face. It's completely asinine. What's going on? And everything is just not working. And all of these companies are just like running around like chickens with their like. It's sad when you sit there and you're like, man, Nintendo's actually doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
When you're like, man, the studio that views their entire business as family friendly, it's kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's think and start the show.
Man, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I know for certain there isn't like someone at that company isn't mentally retarded and like thought about it before making this announcement.
Do you want me to tell you the exact problem?
Is it because they just looked at the numbers and then went, yeah, that's fine?
No. So I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to be like, "That's Gamergate gobbledygook," and yes, you're kind of right. And this is just me being honest. Why is it that you could not get a job in the games industry?
Okay. Because...
Oh, 1 second. I gotta take a call.
No. All right.
Hold on. Are you gonna walk the pups? Yes, I'm gonna walk the pups when I'm done the podcast. It's okay.
No, they're not for that.
It's not your fault.
It's surface. You hurt your butthole.
It is a surface.
It's
finger
not
butthole.
meant for butthole.
Yeah, don't use Lysol for butt wash.
I was gonna say, don't use an all-purpose cleaner for butthole.
Well, you can.
I mean,
It's just gonna hurt like hell, and your butt's gonna bleed for a bit.
Yeah.
Your doctor might go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" No, like what happened is like, instead of hiring somebody like, I'm going to be honest, like when I talk to interviewers, and I do an interview and stuff like that for a game developer position, one of the pieces of feedback that always pisses me off and it angers me to no extent is you belong in the games industry.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk, and it's like okay, well, okay, if you're saying that about me and you're not giving me the job, how many people are like me, and they belong in this industry and they can't get the job?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you would think that would be the thing that makes the person hireable. Oh, you might not be the best coder, but you belong in the games industry. And it's like I feel like that with a lot of people and stuff like that is, you need to be here. You have this passion about something, like Sphinx, for example. If you talk to Sphinx about Pokemon and Palworld, one of the things that gets him going is like, he sat there and he said, I did a presentation on the very day that they released CA about Palworld and how much better of a game Palworld is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that like makes me go like, Sphinx belongs in the games industry.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, and Asmongold kind of said this, he kind of goes like, instead, we have a bunch of people who are colonizers and they took over all of our spaces. And they're trying to do the same thing with, they're trying to do the same thing to anime. They're trying to do the same thing with a lot of pieces of media.
So just making
all of the...
add a girl to it and making gay.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Like, I get that that certain thing is happening all over the place, and I get
the joke is not accurate.
I mean, yeah, but I also get that, like, why can't these people get a job? I'm like, the fucking commie sucks ass, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's plethora of reasons why these people probably couldn't get hired.
Yeah.
So it's like,
But
if you're saying that the single reason is Gamergate, I have to tell you, please shove that up your own ass.
I'm not saying the only reason. I'm not saying the only reason is Gamergate.
Come the hell on.
I was gonna say that like you have a bunch of people who are at these companies, and they're like, it's like, okay, well, let's be honest here. Why are you hiring this person? Well, they're the perfect person to work for our company. And it's like, okay. And Asmongold kind of said it very well. And Asmongold said, you know, all of these pieces of hobby have been taken over. And really at the end of the day, what has happened is nerd culture has basically been taken over by this sect of people who have just made it for them. And what has happened is comic books have failed completely. If you look at the top 10, it's now manga and Batman. That's about it. Movies used to be like, you used to put a movie out and you used to make $1 billion, like easy. And people were like, oh, well, if it doesn't make $10 billion, it's a flop. Well, now it's like, oh, well, if it doesn't make $5 million, if it doesn't make $50 million, it's or $500 million, it's a flop. And it's like, okay, well, there's a wide gap between where the peak was and now. And it's just every single thing, and I'm just being frank, is all of these media properties, all of these industries have all had the same exact issue, except for music. Like, music's the only one where it's like, oh, well, we make a product for this person and we make a product for this person. A metal fan does not want to listen to Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
because I would argue that music itself is just different cup of tea in general, and a different way of different way of manufacturing, basically. Because metal guy is not going to suddenly try to go pop music immediately, because like a metal guy is just going to continue doing this thing because that's what he does. Yep. So, but if like again, for like, it's more clout chasing than it is, or more of like, oh, where's the money? It's over here. We must chase. Yeah, we must chase for the money. My point is like, I think that like, instead of hiring the visionaries, we hired a bunch of yes people. You know what? If this is the point of that, would be my entire point. Is like, we hired people. Okay. Yeah. Is like I was trying to get there, and then you were like, if this is, I was like, no, like. We had a bunch of nerd people, and the nerds would sit there and tell you to go fuck yourself. Where you started is not necessarily where I thought it's going to end up as. But we had a bunch of nerds, and nerds tend to tell people like to go fuck themselves. And a smart business person would sit there and go, okay, I'm walking away now. You do your thing, but if you don't make money, it's your job on the line. That would be all the business person does. Now the business person is like, we're gonna like. We have to increase revenue by 700%. So they go to somebody like Jeff Kaplan and they're like, if you don't make $20 million, Jeff, we're going to lay off like 70 people. Well, it's also like expectations versus like reasonably what you can do. And it's just that's coming to a head at right now for like, again, for most of the entertainment industry. 'Cause it's like, okay, so they're expecting people to let's say I make a movie. So movie B, I make movie B, and then it's like, oh, I have famous actors in it. I have famous locations. I have it's a thriller of some sort, whatever. But then it's like, oh, it's like $50 million, and for whatever reason, it just made half that. And it's like, well, shouldn't your expectation to be, make a cheaper movie? No, throw more money. Yeah. Just throw more money. And it's like, couldn't you just make a more lower to the earth movie of like, maybe throw $50 million at it? Maybe you could just throw maybe $1 million at it and see what happens. Maybe instead of making, and I'm just going to say this, maybe instead of making
$700 throwing money at a problem that's not getting fixed. Maybe you just plan things out and make a reasonable budget.
It's just, yeah. Like, it's just for whatever reason, as the years went on, people's like minds just deteriorated to nothing. Because like before, we used to get new movies all the time, creative movies all the time, and now it's like it has to be a sequel. It has to be a sequel. It has to be a sequel to something, anything.
We can't make a new IP because it might not go well.
Just because you're so afraid of it, it just might not go well. And it's like that, but you did that before, and you weren't afraid. It's like, for whatever reason, they just cannot possibly think out of the box for whatever reason.
There's so many issues right now, and it's just obvious.
Yeah.
And like, I will leave the statement off with one final comment because we're about 30 minutes in. And then we'll sync and start the show.
Yeah.
Is Tolkien once said, "Evil cannot create; it can only destroy." And it's like, Tolkien, you kind of were cooking with that one, because I don't know. Right now, I think that we're living in with the forces of evil right now, when we have globalist elites being like, "You will own nothing and you will be happy," and then Sony comes out and goes, "Well, you will own nothing and you'll be happy," and it's like, bud. Fuck off.
Yep.
Shall we sync?
Yeah, sure.
Sync in 3, 2, 1.